My name is Kathleen McLean. I'm with the McLean Group. The areas of focus I facilitate are leadership development, organizational health, and team building. I continue to do diversity work. That's where I really started, and that was my focus in 2006. Just to let you know, things do change, though, but the leadership development piece is where I incorporate the diversity, because I feel like diversity, you can't really talk about diversity alone. It's really a part of our lives. I mean, if we look around the room, look at the diversity we have here. So this is your handout. It's on leadership, embracing diversity. So if we look here, the objective of the workshop is to really look at how emerging business professionals and leaders like yourself look at the value of exploring diversity and debunk some of the myths we have about diversity. And we'll be doing that with team building activities, lecture, and handouts to really share the value of embracing diversity. So we look and we go to ourselves, you know what? What is diversity? You know, people always say, what is it? So diversity is really looking at each person as an individual, really honoring and respecting each individual for who they are. You know, it's not about teaching you, well, this is how Latinos want to be, this is what black people are expected to be, this is what people who are, you know, homosexual expect to be. It's really about looking at people more as an individual. And we're going to talk about more in that with the activities we're going to do. We're going to start with a little icebreaker. My name is Kathleen McLean, and with the adjective of your first letter of your name, I'm going to call myself Kinetic Kathleen, because I have a lot of energy. Or how about Jazzy Jamie? I have to think about Cheryl. Jazzy Jamie or Lovable Lisa. Okay, what I'm going to have you do next, if you look around the room, and if you could please, I'm going to just have you stand up, please. We're going to do it, and when you get to your destination, I'll kind of share with you. So the first row here, Jamie and Cheryl, can you go to the first egg there, please? And then what I would like is, so there is some kind of reason to this. Myrtle, can you go over there, please? Money-making Myrtle with Calm Chris. Can you go over to the next egg, please? Just need a second. So inside the egg, just write as many things that are similar inside the egg. When you're done doing that, write all the things that are not similar. Okay?
Yeah, like ambitious. Yeah. I mean, are we all from New York? All from New York. Like, opening businesses. Are you guys from New York? I'm from Albany. Yeah, I'm partially Irish. I'm part Irish. My husband is. I feel like you we all go to college? We're all entrepreneurs. Yes. Yeah. Oh, okay.
Please write the outside of the egg. Outside. That's a difference, absolutely. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, so we're writing the differences on the outside of the egg.
Honestly, wasn't even. Sorry, yeah, that's correct. Mine too. My kids.
Look, our difference is outside the egg, so I cracked the egg. Okay, it fell apart. We're about equal, actually. So there was a big generation gap, maybe, So, but it took a little time to get to know, Myrtle the moneymaker. But after interviewing her for a little while longer, I got to know that we have unique similarities and unique differences. So,
he has boys, I have girls. We both like to travel. I drink wine, he drinks beer.
We're all native New Yorkers. We're all college graduates. We all have sisters. We all have light-colored eyes. We're all entrepreneurs. And our differences is we're all different ages. We have different hair color. We drive different cars. We're all in a different relationship status.
Diversity is not only limited. Sometimes people think, when they think of diversity, they think of race and they think of gender. But there's so much more with diversity. Laudner talks about the primary and the secondary characteristics of diversity. Some of them are age, race, ethnicity, sexual orientation. Everyone said it was easier to come up with their similarities than their differences. So really, people, We are more alike than we are different. So keep that as an underlying condition of our humanness. We are more alike than we are different. Who would like to share? How was that experience for you? Who'd like to raise their hand and tell us, how was that experience?
Uncomfortable.
Lisa, why was it uncomfortable?
Because you don't want people to think that that's the way you feel.
It's not about learning about, oh, let's learn about a culture. Learn about people as individuals, because every single individual is different. I know a lot of Indian families, not all of them. I have an Indian family, some of them, they eat meat, the other Indian family, they're Hindu, they're Muslim. So it's not about, let's group everybody. And I'm from the Caribbean. I mean, so people look at me, they say, I speak Creole, I also speak French. People don't know that by looking at me. You can't make assumptions about people based on what they look like. The other thing is, we're no longer a melting pot. That's quite offensive now to say, oh, you're a melting pot. Melting pot is the terminology of yesterday, okay? Because what, you want to melt everyone into one? No, it's like we're a fruit salad. You know, if you ever make, or we're salad people. So when you have a fruit salad, isn't it nice? You have the orange and you taste the apple, and then you're like, oh, there's mango in here. That's what we are. We're a different flavors and textures, you know, we're all boiled down to food. But what I'd like you to do is just stand up and let's make a circle in the back. We can. And I'm going to throw the ball. When I throw the ball to you, you have a one-word takeaway, okay? Something you learned today, a one. All right?
Respect. Trust.
Understanding?
Diversity.
Love.
Inspiration.
Value.
Okay, thank you. And what I'm taking away is thank you for giving me an opportunity to be here with you and be the change that you want to see. And have a great evening.
Thank you.
Good job.